Postpartum depression is not a joke. Watch this video to the end to see the symptoms of postpartum depression and how you can deal with it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Debbie. Please do it to subscribe to my channel. So today we'll be talking about postpartum depression, symptoms of postpartum depression and how you can deal with it while I do my skincare. Okay, so I'm sorry in advance in case you catch me looking down like this. I wrote something down on my notes that I will be using. I don't want to forget anything. So, first off, what is postpartum depression? Postpartum depression is a type of depression that happens after having a baby. It affects up to 15% of people. People with postpartum depression experience emotional highs and lows, frequent crying, fatigue, guilt, anxiety, and may also have trouble caring for the baby. You guys, we're going to get to how it happened to me. Postpartum depression can be treated with medication and counseling. Having a baby is a life changing experience. Being a parent is exciting, but can also be tiring and overwhelming. It's normal to have feelings of worry or doubt. However, if your feelings include extreme sadness or loneliness, severe mood swings, or frequent crying spells, you may have postpartum depression. You guys, when I had my baby, at first at the hospital, it was beautiful. It was fun. This is the right amount of sunscreen you should use. Like having a new baby. Do you get? I was excited. I just wanted to put my baby to breast and all that. But guess what? I did not lactate until like after 4 days. And I was still fine. We were in the hospital for about 3 days. 3 days, I think. We came back home on the fourth day, morning of the fourth day. I was not still lactating. I didn't even know when I started lactating. I just called the hospital that what's up, oh, my breast is strong. I didn't even know that was being engorged because I was not feeding my baby breast milk. I thought I was not lactating still. So the midwife was like, "Oh, put your baby to breast. You are ready to breastfeed now." So I was excited. I mean, who wouldn't be? I was excited to breastfeed my baby. I was excited to breastfeed my baby. So nobody prepared me for the pain of breastfeeding. And before I became a mom, I didn't used to joke with my sleep. Oh, me and sleep like this. Don't even wake me up when I'm sleeping. I do not joke with my sleep. I'm sorry, my mic is falling off. My baby broke it. So we started breastfeeding, and after that, I noticed at night when I see my husband sleeping, because I had to breastfeed my baby every 2 to 3 hours. Like every 2 to 3 hours, this guy has to eat. And I could not sleep. Oh my god. I could not sleep because how can I just sleep and then I'll have it at the back of my mind that I have to wake up in like 2 hours to feed a baby. But my husband is sleeping. I was so jealous of him sleeping. I'll just hold my baby and I'll cry. I'll cry. I'll be like, why did I even have a baby now? Why did I have a baby now? I should have taken my time, guys. I didn't know something was wrong. I thought it was just because I was not getting enough sleep, but there was more to that than what I thought. So everything started irritating me. I started to get irritated by everything. I didn't even want to eat. I didn't want my husband to talk to me about anything. He did not even talk about the other room, guy. We'll go fight. I was so upset and irritated by everything around me. I cried about everything. So, how do you know if you have postpartum depressions? Here are some symptoms that I wrote. Please, I am not a doctor. I wrote these symptoms out of my own experience and some things I read on Google. So, you feel sad, worthless, hopeless, or guilty. You'd worry excessively or feeling on the edge. Loss of interest in hobbies or things you once enjoyed. All this happened to me. Changes in appetite or not eating. I was literally not eating. And you guys, I had help. Oh, my mom was here, my mother-in-law was here, and my husband was super helpful. He even left work because he was not in Nigeria then, but he came before I gave birth, and he stayed till like 3 months before he went back. Loss of energy and motivation, trouble in sleeping or wanting to sleep at all, crying for no reason excessively. I cried so much. God bless my husband. Ah, that poor man. I cried so much that I blamed him for everything. I blamed him for everything. I said he was the one that told me he wanted a baby and we made the baby so fast. I was not ready. But guys, I was ready. I mean, I didn't know I was going through postpartum depression. You can't blame me. I was a first time mom. Difficulty thinking or focusing. Thoughts of suicide. No. My depression did not get to me thinking about suicide. Please do not wait till it gets to you thinking about suicide before you go see your doctor. And I remember I had a friend then that gave birth, and I didn't know what postpartum depression was, and she didn't know either. People around her did not even know. I blamed her so much for not connecting with her baby. I was like, if you know you're not ready to be a mom, why did you bring a baby you will not love into the world? I didn't know this girl had postpartum depression. And when it happened to me, I called her and I apologized so much. And Jenny, if you're seeing this video, I am sorry. I did not know. This is me apologizing again. Guys, check up on your friends that are new moms. Postpartum depression is not a joke. It leads people to suicide, like having suicidal thoughts. Please, it's not always about the baby. Check up on the mom. You get lack of interest in your baby or feeling anxious around your baby. I was like that. Sometimes I would not even want to hold him. Like I felt like running away at some point. I felt, and this lasted for like 1 month before we knew it was postpartum depression, but it was the longest for me. Thoughts of hurting your baby or feeling like you don't want your baby. I did not think of hurting my baby, but I felt like I did not want him. I felt like he was too much burden for me. And it continued like this for about a month. And then one day, my husband said he thinks we should go and see the doctor because I was not eating, and this was going to affect feeding my baby as I was breastfeeding. So we went to see my doctor and we explained everything to him. That was when he told us that I had postpartum depression and that instead of caring for the baby too much, they should care for me. They should they should engage me in things that I enjoy doing. They shouldn't put all their love on the baby. He wanted to place me on counseling, but I had like people around me that I could talk to. He told me to talk to my husband, talk to people, talk to my friends that I am comfortable with. And I started doing that. I started resting more. Like my husband literally, you guys, before you think of bringing a child to this world, think of the man you are doing it with. For real. If I didn't have my husband beside me, I didn't know how I would have coped during those times, but God bless his soul. He would let me sleep at night. We had to get breast pump. I would express breast milk before going to bed. And then I would literally sleep all through the night. And this man and my mom and my mother-in-law, they were around. They would stay up all night and take care of my baby. I am so grateful for him. I am so grateful for the people I have in my life. I don't know what I would have done. And if you are a single mother, you are a super mom. You are a superwoman and you're doing the best for your baby. You are the best mom for your child, and do not let anybody tell you otherwise. It is difficult for me that has support. Talk more of you that has nobody to support you emotionally and physically. You are a super mom, mama. Do not let anybody tell you otherwise. And God will give you the strength to raise your baby. Oh, and moms, hmm, if you feel like the chores is too much for you, mama, let it be. Do the little that you can for you and your baby and rest. Emphasis on rest. Please rest for the sake of your health and your baby. Or you think postpartum depression cannot affect your baby? It can affect your baby. If you're not showing your baby love, you're not bonding with your baby, it will affect him. So please rest. Take out your own time and rest. Anybody that is around you, people that comes for omogo, I know we have in Nigeria when we give birth, our family literally packed our house. Make every one of them carry your baby every time your baby wakes up. Make every one of them hold your baby, and you should get rest. Please rest. So here are some tips that would help you with postpartum depression. Find someone to talk to. Do not keep to yourself. You can find a therapist, a friend, or a family member. I mean, we know therapists are expensive. Me, I did not go for a therapist, so we could not afford it then. But I talked to my husband, I talked to my friend, and they were great listeners. Find someone to talk to. Join a support group for new parents. Oh my goodness, the support group I joined. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link in my caption below. The support group I joined, they were so helpful. Like, so these ladies would offer to come to my house to help me with my baby when I talked about having postpartum depression. And mind you, some of these ladies on the group were also new moms, but they would offer to come help. Every first time parent, every mom need a support group. I am so grateful for them, and I am still in the group till today. Oh, I am so grateful. Try and eat healthy and find time to exercise. I didn't know exercise, oh, but I began to eat. I ate so much. My husband spoiled me silly. All the junks in this Lagos state, my baby got them for me. Prioritize rest for yourself. You see, I have been shouting rest. Mamas, new moms, you need rest. You need rest. Don't use work to kill yourself. Oh, ha. You need rest. You need to be healthy for you and your baby. You need rest. Go out with friends or talk to them on the phone. Yeah. You see those phones, those times when you were single, when you were not a mom, you used to go and ball. Still do those things. Don't say because you are a mom you wouldn't need to do those things again. No, you still need fun in your life. Find time for self-care and doing the things you enjoy, like reading or other habits. Self-care include maybe your facials, your nails, your pedicure, your manicure, your whatever, anything that you do that makes you relax. Find time to do those things. They would help you with postpartum depression. You wouldn't even know when it will go. You'll be so surprised that you're no longer feeling sad and you're in love with a baby. Get help with household chores or errand. I made everybody that came to my house to visit me for omugo to work. Shebi you can't do omugo. Who can't do omugo dey rest? No be to carry baby alone o. I made everybody work. You came to help, so do that. Don't allow them sit around to watch TV. But don't be rude while asking for help, shall. May they not pack their bags, they go. So I feel like I've been talking for so long. This was how I dealt with postpartum depression, and it didn't last longer than a month or two. I got back to my old life. I started socializing more. I started eating. I was so in love with my baby. So please, when you get symptoms of postpartum depression, please talk to someone. Please do not keep to yourself. It can generate to something else. Talk to someone. If you're not comfortable with talking to your mom or your family member, talk to a friend. You can join a support group. There are so many first time mom support group on Instagram. I'm going to tag some below, and the one I am in currently, join a support group. Nobody will judge you there. You can literally talk about anything. Nobody knows you there. Talk to someone. Go out and have fun. Having a baby is not the end of your life. As long as there's somebody at home to feed your baby when your baby wakes up or take care of your baby, go out, go to the cinema, go to the beach. For me, the beach is where I cool off. Go for shopping. It is therapeutic to me. Do those things you love to do before you became a mom. And mamas, please have time for your man, your husband. Your husband was there before the baby. Don't say because you have a baby now, uh, my husband can wait. Please create time for love. Create time for you and your husband. Still do those things you used to do before you got okay, still do those fun things you used to do. Oh my god, I'm done. I hope someone finds this video helpful, and if you do, please do it to subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and drop your comments. If you've been through postpartum depression, please comment down below and tell me how you dealt with it. So we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much, guys. If you stayed up to this moment, I do not take you for granted. Thank you guys so much. See you in another video. Bye.